I don't think I need to even explain why I want to stop playing. I mean, hey. I mean, I guess I could say a few reasons. Um, well, for starters, I'm just gonna say bravo. The patch was really good. The anniversary story and everything. The event was really good. I enjoyed it. Um, Lind as a character, also the new character, the limited exclusive character, very sick character. I think. I think this is like the second or third time she's appeared in the story as well. Very badass character. Other than that, like I said, the story is good. Was really good this time. They did do away with the standard gameplay of a lot of the standard gameplay. There's not. It's still there, but not as much as it was in the past. They've added new modes over the course of the year. Like if I go over here, for example, I mean we have a lot of this regular story mode. That's normal. I think this is the one also. I forget what mode this was. I don't really care about the key stuff. Skip this entirely. I genuinely do not like the modes like this. That's just my... That's just me, though. I personally don't like them. The new modes. I just like the original formula the game came out, like, when it first launched. Yeah, I just don't like that mode at all, or that extra mode. And this new castle mode, I kind of don't really care either. I literally, like, the entire time I let my, like, the AI do its thing, or the autoplay. Again, I just don't really care. I preferred the original stuff. I think that's also what kind of, like, drove me a little bit away from NeuroCloud as well, to be honest. Those extra modes for playing, I'm not interested in them. And then not only that, the exemption protocol is another thing. I just do not like this mode. The fact that you have to use your specific characters and all the characters are limited or like to a certain amount of power. I don't know. What's the point of like doing like an insane hardcore mode if and grinding for characters and like getting them strong if you're gonna limit them anyway? I personally again don't like it. Uh, what else is there? And then again, this game is insanely niche. Like from a content creator perspective, to stream this game or make content around this game or make any videos around this game, they on YouTube, at least from my channel, I haven't checked other people's like other content creators' channels on this game, but on my channel, at least, it doesn't do good. If I reacted to stuff, it doesn't do good. If I made other videos on it, it just didn't do good. But normally I'd say I don't really care about that. And if it's for a game I really love and I have fun with, which I do with this game, or at least I did like the first half of the year for the game, I would say I don't care. But I mean, hey, I'm already older and whatnot, and as a person, I should be trying to like, especially as a content creator or streamer, I should be trying to make money, or at least make some type of monetary gain. If I'm gonna try to continue being a content creator / streamer, I should try to, find stuff that will help me at least with that endeavor. And this game hasn't helped me on that front at all. I mean, I could say that for my other titles too, but this one in the least hasn't really helped me. Like, it only gets like a few views, but Um. Hmm. What else? And then to be honest, again, like, I'm a big story guy. I love story and whatnot. I'm heavy on gameplay. I usually don't really care too much about graphics in games. Visuals in this game, lovely. I love the art side. The OST in this game is phenomenal, in my opinion. I love the story's great. I think the main story for this game, another thing that just threw me off, was that the story took way too long. At least the main story took way too long to progress. It took an entire year just to get to like this point. And I guess that's kind of normal for gachas to take long, because I mean, right? They're live service games. They're kind of meant to do that, right? So like just outstretch the entirety and like make the lifespan of the game go on, whether it's like gameplay wise or story wise. But they did stretch it for the story for me. Like it took so long for stuff to progress, and for the main story, for me, they do have a lot of like, but a majority of the patches in this game are literally side story content, like particularly aiming at like per character basis, like for individual characters, like a new character, like for example, like the new character that I haven't even started yet, and I'm not gonna start, right? Erica, like she's, for example, there's another character specific story that's it's not really advancing the main plot of the game. This one's centered around her and whatnot. But yeah, that's another thing that pushed me away. It just kind of bothered me. Like again, I really love story when it comes to games. Really big into story and the gameplay aspect. If it's just games are just fun and entertaining. For me, I think it took a bit too long for it to like go forward. I think that's about it, man. Other than that, I think those are kind of the main points that kind of just made me want to stop playing the game. Very fun game, to be honest. I love this game. At one point, it was like right up there with Genshin and Punishing Gray Raven for me, because those are like my two favorite games, or gacha games. Like, and whatnot. But yeah, it was up there at one point, but as soon as it got past that halfway mark for the year, I started getting bored of the game too. Like, and another thing I just remembered, a good majority of the time I would log into the game, do my dailies, and then just log off. It literally took like less than 10 minutes. And then like all the dailies are going, like it's just like all auto, like and whatnot. I don't know, just there wasn't enough like to like stimulate my brain, I guess, like on a daily basis, because the dailies you could literally just do it instantaneously, like very quickly, which is a good thing, because I actually prefer that in games, but I feel like I would want a bit of manual gameplay, and I could do it manual, but knowing that the auto is there, I mean, like, why would I manual if it's auto? Like, in the like, my characters, like, in my opinion, are leveled up to a point where they just one-shot all the auto stuff or all the daily content, like, really fast. I just became a little bit dull for me. But I feel like as a new player coming into the game, there should be a lot of content to play. Whether it be for the story, the gameplay, and whatnot. Looking forward to new characters, building your units. there's a lot to look forward to. And they've changed the UI, like, I think, I forget when they changed the UI, it was like mid, or like around the middle of the year too, like the halfway point of the global version. They changed the UI and everything. It looks different now, it looks really good. But I don't know. I think that's my take on why I'm kind of saying goodbye to the game. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think that's about it. Again, lovely game. The game is insanely niche. I don't know if this is a goodbye forever, to be honest, because if the game still exists in some point, maybe, like, if I get bored and I want to come back and see what happens with, like, another crazy update, maybe I'll come back and check, or, like, check up on the game and see how it is. Maybe I'll change my mind and continue playing then. But I don't think it's a goodbye forever. Hopefully not. If the game is still around, I know the game's not making a lot of money. But if it is still around sometime in the future, then I may possibly come back. But I'm not sure if this is a permanent goodbye. But I think those are that's how I feel about the current state of the game. My own experience with the game was very fun until a certain point. And I guess for any new players that, again, want to try out the game, go for it. There's plenty of content to play from the beginning, or like as a new player, to be honest. But honestly, that's my experience with the game, my thoughts on it, and yeah, bringing up the money aspect of it too. I guess that's like the last point I want to make too. That also kind of like made me what's the word I'm looking forward to, or that I'm thinking of. It made me think about whether I want to continue playing the game still too. I don't know how long the lifespan of the game's gonna be. Again, the game, based on like the sensor tower stuff and whatnot, and like how much the game is actually making, it's not making a lot. It's usually at the bottom of like lists and whatnot. I wouldn't want my time to be wasted on a game that I know in the future may have the possibility of being discontinued or being shut down. You know? EOS. End of service. So, knowing that it's not making that much money kind of also made me think like that. But anyway, I guess I may upload this on why I guess I will upload this on my perspective of the game, the perspective and everything of the game, my thoughts, and whether new players should play it. They probably should. It's a very niche game, and I think it's very fun for those that like the type of, you know, the style of gameplay and whatnot. But yeah, sorry I didn't have a really good intro going into this, into the video, but yeah, those are my thoughts to the game, and hopefully, yeah, if the game gets another crazy up in the future, maybe I'll come back and visit the game. It was really fun, but yeah. I'll be signing off the game, and it was fun. It was a blast. Hopefully the game prospers. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching, getting this far in the video if you did. Or appreciate you guys getting this far in the video if you did. And signing off with NeuroCloud. Latest.